Hey, what is up YouTube, it's Toad, and today we're going to be talking about shadow work and its benefits. Benefit number one, you'll be able to understand what you're feeling when you're feeling it, why, much more often. It's going to be a lot more obvious much more quickly. Because obviously after the trauma is healed, it prevents your brain from communicating to you the reasons that it's, responding a certain way to an event. Then you'll be able to tell why it is, or at least more often. Benefit number two, it will make you much more emotionally resilient. Well, when you heal trauma from your past, okay, and put together what this new program of yourself is, whatever that is, however you choose to define yourself, okay, as long as it's in a forward directed motion. And doing that is going to remove programs from your brain that respond to emotional stimuli to synergize with it, okay? So, for example, if you have a lot of built-up memories in your brain of when you do something wrong, you're punished for it, okay? Or when you make a mistake, an accident, that you're punished for it, instead of forgiven or the mistake being fixed, right? So that's a program that you get in your brain. So then when you make a mistake, you're naturally going to assume, oh, I'll get in trouble for this, I've got to hide it, I can't tell anyone about it, because if I do, I'll obviously get in trouble, and so more things can go wrong that way. But not only can more things go wrong that way, but you can also have distorted perceptions of how bad or how good a situation actually is. You can gaslight yourself into believing something is a way that it's not. And when that's much less of an issue, because you've kind of deprogrammed and reprogrammed your brain, sort of, it's naturally going to make you a lot more resilient emotionally, because you're going to be a lot more regulated emotionally. You're going to feel a lot more regular. Just to clarify, I'm not saying regular during the process of shadow work. That's the whole thing. I mean afterward, in the aftermath of the process, or in the aftermath of a really big chunk of that process. Benefit number three, and this is the primary one which this video was pretty much made for. Okay, basically shadow work allows you to organize the different aspects and parts of your brain in a way to where they're all working toward a single goal. And that goal is whatever you want to experience. When you pretty much accept all the intentions, programs, thoughts, emotions that are up here and how they're happening, why they're happening, what the program is, as it is, when you accept that fact as a piece of reality instead of something you can just decide, oh no, I'm not sad, I'm not feeling sad because I choose not to. Okay? And when every part of your brain aligns like that toward an intention, you're going to self-sabotage a lot less. You might find it easier trying to achieve goals. You might get burnt out a lot less quick. Not only that, but thinking becomes a different process. Thinking becomes something to where you're not dancing around your own beliefs because they don't match your actual structure of you, okay? Basically, when you do shadow work, you can't hold on to beliefs that you don't believe, so you drop them, okay? And what that causes is your thoughts to become much more direct in the way that they fire around and morph in your head. So instead of going from this step to this step to this step, which is explaining to yourself why the next step should be okay, to this step, you can go from this step to this step to this step directly. Okay? It becomes a lot quicker because there's no more shame in your brain about how the thoughts are working. They just work the way they do. So that's going to sum up this video, but I will leave you with pretty much one last thing, and that's this. Shadow work literally means know the truth and the truth will set you free. That's the core concept of shadow work, except with your own brain. Know the truth and the truth will set you free about yourself. That's what shadow work is. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell notification icon if you did. Goodbye.